It's finally happening!
Well, the looks on their faces would indicate...
What? What the f?
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. I mean, really, just absolutely destroy me.
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Jesus Christ, man. This shit is fucking insane. Golgo fucking 13 versus Hitman 47. Boys. This fucking match has been in the works for years. Everybody's been wondering, like, oh, who would win between Golgo 13 versus Hitman 47. In a sense, I told you last week, I was like, this is going to be like the craziest match, well, difficult matching I can possibly come up with, because it's like you have the two greatest assassins, two greatest hitmen of all time. Greatest hitmen of all time. And it's like, what would happen if they would have fought against each other? You know, you got like Golgo 13, where in his case, it's like anybody who ever gotten like close to him or have like gotten like, gotten close to him or whatever, or truly know him, they die. And when you watch the Golgo 13 show, and well, the anime, and it had, I think, 50 episodes, like 51, 52 episodes. And the crazy thing is, the man had like plenty of love interests, and most of them died. He was like, oh, so you have a thing for me? And she was like, yeah, I got a thing for you. Killed her. Anyone who knew of his name killed him. Anybody who betrayed them without any reason or cause killed them. And then the way he was performing his assassinations, some of it, you can even consider Golgo 13 as a gag character. You can kind of consider him to be like the first Saitama before Saitama ever existed, because the way he was performing most of his assassinations seemed like it was unreal, like it was godlike. Like basically the man himself is the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. Well, 13 in meaning of the he's the angel of death. But this is why I said this is gonna be like extremely difficult and stuff, because it's like Hitman 47 in his case, you know, since he was like created by like the 5 donors, well, his 5 fathers, in a sense that you can say, that gave him like these almost, I wouldn't say superhuman abilities, but basically gave him like extraordinary abilities. That his healing is insane, and the fact is that he's in his 50s, but his genetics is so great that he's the perfect assassin. He took down most of the assassins that have been in his way and fought against people, larger groups of people that tried to assassinate him, and he's defeat him. So it's like, what do you have here? You have the perfect clone, the perfect assassin, versus the man, the myth, the legend of Golgo 13. You know, the man that can't be beat in no sense of fashion. So it's like the unstoppable force versus the unmovable object. So you gotta think about that shit. And I'm like, oh boy, like I don't know. I just don't know. like I give you one for Golgo 13, right? So Golgo 13, like, he shot Robert Horton at distance of 500 yards between 2 buildings. Fucking legendary. You shooting a man between 2 buildings. That's why I said, in a sense, this man is almost like a gag character, because he can get anybody, you know. And Hitman, he was trained to be an assassin and stuff. Now, the only difference is I explain like the weaknesses between the two. So Golgo 13, like, he can do like disguises and stuff, but since he has like that serious face and intimidating looks, it's hard for him to get into that disguise and stuff, compared to like Hitman 47, where he can blend in with anybody and it's not a problem. Golgo 13 has that sort of problem. And another factor towards Golgo 13 is that he has a thing of fear in a sense where he says he's scared shitless in a sense, and it's the fear that keeps him going. And Hitman, he has remorse in a sense, because when he was with the agency, he took some time away from the agency and he was with the Pope, or a pastor of the church, and he was like doing like gardening work for him, while I guess talking to him about his sins or the things that he did. So Hitman does have like some sort of remorse, despite him being trained and being injected with this drug where it reduces like his senses of emotion. He is a human at the end of the day. Despite him being like the perfect clone, like he still would feel like emotions and stuff. Like when he killed Diana, there was like emotions there and stuff. Even somewhat of a love interest, I believe she was to him, like somewhat, I guess, of a love interest that they had with each other. Yeah, it's like he does, that's like his only weakness. Oh, and also he has like a thing for like I guess smaller pets and animals and stuff. So Hitman does have like an emotional side towards him, but none of that emotional shit will not play into this match. Hell to the fuck no, it will not play into this match, because both men are out for blood. So it's like I'm gonna let you guys know right now, so you let me know in the comment section below, like, who do you think would win, Golgo 13 or Hitman 47? You know, the unstoppable force versus the unmovable object. Well, like, who do you think can actually kill each other in there? I can't personally, my brain is leaning on Golgo 13 because he's like a damn Saitama. He's a gag character in a sense. Like his assassinations and his killing, it's next to impossible. The way he's killed people is next to impossible. Hitman had to go through a lot of trouble to, not trouble, but it's like his assassinations is more like realistic. You know, even if it's difficult, he's gonna figure a way of doing it. Golgo 13, if a man is inside of a fort prison, bulletproofed and everything, and he has like, and the guy has like 100 guards, he's gonna figure a way of getting through 100 guards, bulletproof casing. You know, he's gonna figure a way of getting through that. Like, it was in an episode where the guy, he was, I guess, driving like a bulletproof van. Golgo 13 was underneath the van, and he had a bullet that shot through the van and killed the guy with such precision, it almost looked next to impossible. How did you perform a hit like that, a kill like that? You know, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying Hitman 47 can't do anything, because I'm pretty sure he can against Golgo 13, but it's just, how would he do it? How would he take down Golgo 13 when nobody else couldn't do it? You know, you have Reaper versus Reaper, like who's gonna take out who and stuff. Like I said, Golgo 13 is much like a gag character compared to like Hitman 47, where Hitman 47 is more realistic and cunning with his kills and stuff. Even I say more fucked up with his kills in this sense. You know, he's strangling people, choking people out, fucking throwing acid in their throat. You know, freaking having people sitting jet seats, and they, you know, flying out their seats and dying and shit. So it's like, yeah, Hitman has a funny way of killing people compared to Golgo 13, where he's just straightforward. You know, he's straightforward. Like, he doesn't have any sort of problems with fighting or killing anyone. You know, and it's just crazy to me. It's just completely fucking crazy to me. And his aim is fucking ridiculous. Like that time where the bullet's trajectory went from the wave of the water, and the bullet went into the guy's skull. Like, remember when that episode was a thing? And they said that, yeah, it was like a fortress, and he shot the bullet of the wave of the water. And I'm like, how would he even do that? Like, how can you even do that? Again, gag. That's some gag shit. That's some gag shit. Like when Saitama, you know, the whole he can't be beat and he's super strong and this and that, and how everybody compares him and they're like, oh, he can fight this person. He's more of a gag character. I'm gonna keep saying that shit for this fucking video. I believe Golgo 13 is a gag character in a sense, but the only weakness Golgo 13 has is his love for sex and prostitutes. Somehow his penis gets him in more trouble with the women than his real job. That's another thing too. That's a real another thing. It's just that. It's just that. But I don't know who would win this fight. My brain is leaning on to Golgo 13. I don't think Hitman can beat him, but again, I'm not gonna say Hitman can't, because there could be something. Because when you look at the Golgo 13 movies, like The Professional and his second movie, there were instances where Golgo 13 was nearly close to death, because there was when he killed I forgot that guy. He basically kind of like owned everything in the world, the cops, everything. He put out the hit when he found out that Golgo 13 was responsible for killing his son, and what he did was FBI. So it was almost like an onslaught thing with Golgo 13, where he had the army, he had the FBI, CIA, you know, like the Eternal Bureau of Investigation. Like, everybody was out to get this man, and he was inches close into dying. Inches close, you know. And then eventually he had help to get out. So in a sense, Golgo 13 and Hitman has a slight similarities with each other, where they have some sort of help that can get them out of like really tough and sticky situations and stuff. But a all-out shootout between the two, perfect precision. Think about it like this: how when you see in movies or TV shows where somebody will shoot the bullet and they're so accurate that the bullet that they shoot basically goes to each other and it kind of like destroys the bullet itself. I think it'd be some shit like that they aim is so perfect, they shooting fucking bullets at each other and the bullets itself is being destroyed because they being compressed together. You know, combat wise, they're pretty much on par with each other, because Hitman learned he learned all of the martial arts. Golgo 13, I'm pretty sure, learned them all too. So it's just they're on par with each other, multilingual, on par with each other. So it's just like, I don't know if I don't even know who could beat who. I don't know. I would say they probably both kill each other in the end. They both get so exhausted, one just shoots the other and they call it a day. But like I said before, you guys let me know what you guys think on who you think would win between Hitman or Golgo 13. But I'm leaning on Golgo 13 more. Yeah. If you like what you heard you like, you know, please subscribe, share, you know, do all that wonderful stuff. And I'll catch you later.
Crazy, berserker, I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker, I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker, I killed it, it's murder.